Starting an internet business, do you have the right mindset? I will tell you how to get it. Starting an internet business begins with the correct mindset. Compared to a physical bricks and mortar business, an online business is super fast and super cheap. This, of course, is an absolute dream come true. But the faster they rise, the faster they can. Any guesses? Fall. Online business is definitely not an exception. Dubai may be able to build the world's highest skyscraper at the rate it takes England to build a row of toilets for the 2012 Olympics, but if they were to build on sand it would be destined to fail. If you're in the early days of building an online business, or perhaps have aspirations to build one, let me be bold and hazard a prediction about you. You're someone who checks email more than 3 times a day. You're someone who diverts themselves to the occasional YouTube video when the impulse presents itself. You're someone who can't resist getting up for a tea or coffee when the craving kicks in. Am I describing you here? Well, I actually hope I'm not, because that would mean you have the discipline and determination to get things done, but if you are, don't sweat it. This is how 99% of us are. In fact, I'd hazard a guess that most people are actually worse than this. I was an email junkie and had YouTube a.d.h.d. This is how I was 12 months ago. But then something changed. Priorities. My day job became so irritating that when the idea of a nice hot tea found its way into my mind during a hot session on the keyboard, the very thought of going back to my 9 to 5 motivated me to carry on tapping those keys. You've got to have a greater motivation to succeed than that of the motivation to become distracted. There are 2 emotions that will cause you to take action either in the right direction or the wrong direction. Love, fear. Now, love and fear are the 2 most powerful emotions that we humans experience. Each one is 10 times more likely to make us take action than with our willpower alone. Simply saying, I want to fill in the blank, will not get you results. You want to be going with the flow of your emotions, not against. Otherwise, you will always lose out to your emotions, period. In order to make them work for you, you've got to leverage them. Let's have an example here. 1. You fear your 9 to 5 job because the idea of spending the next 30 years of your life pushing paper sends shivers down your spine. 2. You love your family because they are always there for you. Which one here are you more likely to be motivated towards? Another example. 1. You love the dream lifestyle you're working towards. 2. You are afraid that your family may disagree with your intentions. Which one here are you more likely to be motivated towards? Are you motivated more towards fear or towards love? It's one or the other, and if you want to succeed, you need to be on the crest of one of these emotional waves. Here's a way of understanding it. Imagine that you have control over 10% of your mind. This is your decision-making/willpower. Now imagine that the other 90% of your mind is out of your control. This is the realm of your emotions, love and fear. So, do you want to work with that 90% of your mind that's out of your conscious control, or against it? Did you know that the absolute worst bad job to have is one that is tolerable, because those are the jobs you drown in for 40 years of your life? Closing up here, you need to put your internet business in a position where it is the only option you have. If you give yourself a way out, you won't make it. How do I know this? The massive influence our emotions have over us is undeniable. We are emotional creatures, it's a matter of fact. Identify the fear of what not succeeding in your internet business would bring. That fear has got to be an absolute nightmare to you. Identify the love you have for the vision you're trying to achieve. That dream has got to be a drug to you. If this article hasn't resonated with you, don't let it discourage you, because anyone can succeed if they take the right steps with the right mindset. It's just learning how to moderate fear and how to develop the right habits. Be wide looking ahead in your personal life and your business life. You can't help but improve in both of these areas because vision brings you persistence. If you struggle with vision, try this. Become aware of yourself when you are living in the past or the present, particularly when you're talking about your online business. In future articles, I'll also be sharing with you simple exercises that nurture long-term thinking in both your personal and business life. Your success, David Hawkins.